from Asian BF Love Asians on TikTok. You guys are about to have your minds blown. This dude is about to do some stuff that like you've never seen before. Me ever since college started.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right? Oh, let's get Sendy!
Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y. I'm going into psychosis during this video. I say that in practically every one of these uploads, but I'm getting the band-aid off here at the start just so we know exactly what we're all in for. Saying send it is like a thing I've done since I was like 17. This whole trend has been my phase of watching YouTube daily vloggers, not the Nelk Boys where this comes from, but like other guys, circling back around and biting me in my tuchus. The getting sendy or send it thing has become what I think you could lovingly refer to as brain rot, but for me it's had the specific consequence of digging into a part of my past I would like to have left there. Before we get into how this deteriorates, we need to get into the history of the whole thing. This thing originates from a Nelk Boys video, and if you guys don't know, they also have a podcast called Full Send. They like say send it a lot. In the parlance of last decade, it meant to just like full commit to something, like just go for it. Send it! In this context, it's come to mean sending a shot, like just necking it, turning the bottom of the glass all the way around until the liquor just pours down your throat. And it comes from a video called Full Send in Israel. This is like a complete coincidence. This is like before October 7th, all of that stuff. This was in March of 2023, but the fact that it's there is relevant to the audio clip that's been going around, so I have to show you this. These guys are like in a prayer circle. The fucking Nelk Boys are praying, and this guy's just staring with the most dead eyes I've ever seen directly into my soul, yearning for a thing he doesn't have. And this is what they're doing. They're like saying some shit like,
"Back the world with the blessings that I have. May God accept all of our prayers. Amen."
Amen. Amen. Yeah.
So they were having like a discussion about like it's like a sin to covet another man's wife or whatever, and then talking about commandments and shit. And then I don't know any of these dudes' individual names, I'm gonna be honest, but they get this doinker off.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right? Oh, let's get Sendy!
Dude, the cameraman did him so dirty. He's like soy jacking at you like Wally says it. So that's where the audio clip comes from, and then they proceed to take shots. They're drinking throughout the video. It's not that important where they do it. The movement that the whole thing has gotten paired with is like one of taking a shot. Like you just... Now that we've established our baseline, we can get back to TikTok and actually get into the meat and potatoes of how this whole thing has just collapsed under its own weight, man. Let's get Sendy, 67% accuracy.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right? Oh, let's get Sendy!
Kinda looks like Markiplier if he was full white, huh? I'm gonna have to mute the music on this because I'm fairly sure it's copyrighted, but it's like a nice dancey house track. I catch my dad getting sendy with frat flicking on 6-7 weekend. Refer to my last video if you need a quick refresher on 6-7, man. Yeah, the hand flick is also part of it, if you weren't sure. Of getting sendy is not explicitly taking a shot anymore. It's simply mimicking the motion of what you would do if you were taking a shot. It's with whatever you're holding. Like, here, you can't see me do it, but I'll get sendy real quick with some G-subs. Wrong pipe, fuck! Oh, I didn't get sendy enough, man. I was punished by send God for that. Please send God. I need divine help. I can't imagine what this father was going through, and like, the things a parent is willing to do in order to try and bond with their kid. And hell, maybe it even worked, or maybe the child just thought that this would be like an easy layup. 60,000 likes, you take what you can get. Partied with bro back in 43. Great guy. It is very enjoyable to me that everybody is just kind of jumping in headfirst to the irony of this whole thing. Another common trait you'll see is like people joke captioning, "I didn't realize I was recording," and then there will be like a really elaborate setup where like where it's so obvious that yes, they had to record that like you realize, oh, it's part of the bit, I understand. This dude is about to send his dog. Where? The stratosphere? Not sure. Aw, the doggy's so cute. Aw. This thing is so easy to replicate and gets a giggle out of me more often than it deserves to. It can mutate so quickly and have like new little micro trends within that like other people start copy and pasting. Oh shit! He hit that shit. Oh my god. Dude, did you see that? He like stuck a little piece of chicken in his upper lip and then no way bro hit an upper decky before the shotgun. That's so Sendy. I wish that the TikTok browser version worked better so that I could see the photos that probably make these comments much funnier. That was low-key Sendy. That was low-key Sendy. Okay, there's a new update you need to be made aware of in regards to how these things are mutating and intermingling in their brain-destroying capacities. Luckily, this permutation of 6-7 and/or Sendy was given an explainer to us by someone able to put it into more coherent words than I'm currently capable of.
What if we combine 6-7 and getting Sendy? Watch. Oh my god. Why was that kind of sick Sendy?
Dude, I got chills. Holy shit. That was incredible. He even got like the hand motions combined where he did the 6-7 up and down gaster shit and then he like did the little rock and roll. Oh my god, that was incredible, dude. Gang dish detergent, get the fuck away from me. We died in 2022 and this is hell. How about you please shut the fuck up? Hey, listen, man, if you're not tapped in, just say that, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in it instead. Slim Jim, once again, in anything 6-7 related's comment section. How did they even get 5 million followers? It can't have just been comments. There's no way. Would you believe me if I said that this has degraded even further to have another addendum?
I don't know if you guys saw the guy who combined 6-7 and Sendy. I'll show it to you right now. That was kind of sick Sendy.
Chills every time, man. It really doesn't get better than this as far as the human experiment goes. Breakthroughs in Sendy technology have been advancing at an incredible rate, man. I don't think there's been this much rapid progress in any field of science since maybe the Enlightenment period, the Renaissance, and also during, like, wartime. This is the type of progress you usually need to, like, let some people commit war crimes to actually make.
But now, we add D to the end of Sendy.
Guys, listen, I know you're saying that this is all brain rot and has no meaning, but you need to hear him out, all right? Listen, you're witness to like some of the most cutting edge shit out there, man. You'll notice that in a lot of these TikToks that I use in these videos, from Timothy Wee, I generally just bookmark them because I don't want them littering like my likes page, which I tend to actually enjoy scrolling through in Discord calls with people. It's the new version of watching TV with your friends. But I did like this one because this shit is hard. I know you guys might be skeptical, but let him demonstrate and I think it'll click all together for you.
That was kind of sick Sendy. Do you get it? Because the viral D meme, like, that was kind of sick Sendy.
Just a whole light drains from his eyes as he hits the really go and click the off button to stop recording. I think most people understand like that this is all just like stupid shit and it's for like goofs and gags. I'm not immune to appealing to the most baseline fucking ogre part of my brain, dude. And I think it's honestly led to a lot of really wholesome and stuff that just reaffirms the indomitable human spirit. Like this guy accidentally got 6 Sendy on his matcha, then he realized he was recording. So we're getting like a real look into this guy's character. And Reno 07 just seems like a really good guy based on what we see of him when no one is watching.
I hate period cramps, man. Oh my god. What was that kind of sick Sendy? Oh shit, I'm recording?
Nothing really affirms your faith in humanity than seeing shit like that, dude. What a just genuine moment of empathy he has for people who get period cramps that gives them superpowers and shit like that. I think the unironic funniest ones of these that I've seen is like a dude who decided, I'm going to 6 Sendy the fucking bowl of cereal I'm eating. Shout out Sam Ludwig.
Wait, why was that kind of Sendy?
Like, the smile isn't on his face when he's doing it. It creeps onto his mouth after he's already covered in white liquids. Just the commitment to this and letting the perfectly good bowl of cereal just get stuck to his hair and shit, man. I really do respect it. Why don't I like this one? This is tough.
I was recording?
Just see the fucking, like, milk just spit from his mouth as he's like, oh shit, I'm recording? No!
I was recording?
Oh, that is great. Another one is like, bro shottied the argument. I think this one was posted before the term for this particular movement was canonized.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right? Oh, let's get Sendy!
You truly can send anything, man. Like, you can do this in any scenario. I think you should incorporate this as part of your daily routine and personal affirmations. We've already, like, reached the cream of the crop of people committing to getting messy for doing the spit, so, like, I feel like we're just gonna be de-escalating from here. The whole gang's feeling a little sendy. Didn't realize I was recording. These people look exactly like the stereotype you probably have in your head of the person you imagining doing this unironically. The thing is, none of these people are doing it unironically. They're just like, it's stupid and it's fun, all right? It's just friends. Making little skits with your friends is a good time and funny. That said, we do need to look at one edit that brings this whole thing together for me.
There's no commandment that says thou shalt not send though, right? Oh, let's get Sendy!
31 years old! Because the Noke boys were not joking when they did this shit, man. They're getting clowned on by default.
Once you start sending, there's something called the send virus.
That's all I got, fellas. I derive more genuine entertainment from this than I originally expected to when I started researching for this video. Anyways, that kwytebox email is in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off. I have Chick-fil-A to eat.